feel the burn. That's what voters in New Hampshire were thinking after Bernie Sanders narrowly won the state's primary. It was a razor-thin victory, with Sanders only beating out his main challenger, Pete Buttigieg, by less than 2%. However, it does consolidate him as the progressive choice and a serious frontrunner to take on Donald Trump in November.
Our campaign is not just about beating Trump, it is about transforming this country. It is about having the courage to take on Wall Street, the insurance companies, the drug companies, the fossil fuel industry, the military-industrial complex. So tonight I want to thank the people of New Hampshire for this great victory.
While the Sanders camp is happy with the result, it's not as rosy as it first appears. In 2016, Bernie Sanders cruised to victory, beating Hillary Clinton by more than 20 points. But here he only managed to eke out a narrow victory, with many undecided voters supporting two moderate candidates, Pete Buttigieg and Amy Klobuchar. Sanders' campaign prides itself on getting young people to the polls, but turnout, including among the young, was flat, and many of the voters who supported him in 2016 deserted him this time. One of the beneficiaries was Pete Buttigieg. Buttigieg only narrowly lost and might even win the same amount of delegates as Bernie Sanders. For a candidate who had zero name recognition 12 months ago, his rise is remarkable.
And here in a state that goes by the motto, live free or die, you made up your own minds. You asserted that famous independent streak. And thanks to you, a campaign that some said shouldn't be here at all has shown that we are here to stay.
The moderate, openly gay former mayor did well across New Hampshire, even in counties that Sanders was favoured to win. While he faces challenges moving forward, the victory means he is in with a genuine shot to win the nomination. Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar had a strong night as well. She did well with undecided voters, who are impressed with her claim she'll be able to win back those battleground states in the Midwest.
Donald Trump's worst nightmare is that the people in the middle, the people who have had enough of the name calling and the mudslinging, have someone to vote for in November.
It was a horrendous night for Joe Biden, who slumped to fifth, only narrowly beating out Minnows Tulsi Gabbard and Tom Steyer. Biden left New Hampshire early to lick his wounds. He failed to pick up any delegates and may face a challenge to convince voters he is not a spent force. But there is no doubt this was a disastrous result for Elizabeth Warren. Warren is a senator for the neighbouring state of Massachusetts, and she was predicted to do well. But she stayed in single-digit territory, with almost all the progressive vote going to Bernie Sanders. The pressure for her to drop out now will be immense. In what might have been a critique of the Sanders campaign, Warren urged against Democratic infighting.
But the fight between factions in our party has taken a sharp turn in recent weeks, with ads mocking other candidates and with supporters of some candidates shouting curses at other Democratic candidates. These harsh tactics might work if you are willing to burn down the rest of the party in order to be the last man standing. They might work if you don't worry about leaving our party and our politics worse off than how you found it. And they might work if you think only you have all the answers and only you are the solution to all our problems.
The early states often result in a winnowing of the field, and Democrats lost some more candidates on Wednesday. Senator Michael Bennet and popular entrepreneur Andrew Yang both dropped out. The race now turns to Nevada and South Carolina. But right now, it's anyone's guess who will be the Democratic nominee charged with defeating Donald Trump in November. Tanya Evans, Sky News.